I'm excited to see Kepler, because Kepler always plays like
that's
a nice aggressive snake as well. I love his snake too.
Oh, he's one of our friends, man. Like he's been traveling to Germany back then for so long. It's like,
he's been in Germany a few times and has been making his name known, of course. But let's get into it here. aeschli getting on with the Bowser here for now.
Okay.
So let's see on FD as well.
FD is a great stage, especially for Bowser too. And like, okay, I can see you, aeschli. So you kind of value the reliability a bit more, which in a tournament setting I can definitely see.
So let's get into it. You said, FD quite nice for Bowser and for Snake though as well. Although Snake sometimes likes those platforms to just hide under. You don't have that right now. So I would have to kind of wonder like what was banned other than the other stages. But in any case, nice little combo there as you exclaimed already. The nice little confirm to the up smash. Look kind of nice. Good damage of course on the Bowser as well. But Bowser is just tanking everything. There's a C4 coming in as well. Doesn't quite kill 130% on the Bowser. And for Bowser, that actually launched quite high as Kepler is blowing himself up.
Yep. Okay, nice. Cannot really chase that, but instead we have good ground speed. Maybe even chase the landing next time. Kepler shouldn't really have an easy time landing. Great grab, I agree. Okay, a bit too high. The Cypher was great though. And now again, ledge trap situation here. Maybe roll in. No, we just go for the guaranteed clean combo. And easy as that, first stock gone.
Might as well at this point, right? If you get that and you have a big body like Bowser who can't really get up anywhere, you might as well go for that forward to get the stock off. Because Bowser's tech rolls are decent, but his normal rolls are absolutely atrocious. I'm just gonna put it like that.
I would put the argument even the tech rolls just feel ass.
Yeah, it really is like, oh man, it sucks. And that means, of course, that from that down throw setup you can't really get away from. But now once again at the ledge here, suffering off stage as well with the Nikitas coming through here as well. Kepler very good in my pirating those. Oh my, gets interrupted by the up smash from Kepler. That was still in the air, so aeschli almost had that stock with the command grab. We talked about its importance earlier, but it gets it in the end finally with that up air.
Okay, nice. And it's kind of risky that Kepler is pushing for the ledge trap situation, because on one hand, yes, that is the right thing to do, but on the other hand, one reversal and Bowser has every resource he needs. Again, that flamethrower, we didn't really see it yet, but it is possibly the best tool against Snake in this very matchup.
But I think we saw it at the very start, actually, where he exploded the grenades with it as well, which is the strength of it.
We saw it taunt too.
Yeah.
My man was charging up.
True. Oh man, that Kepler, but once again, those ledge traps, man, so efficient against Bowser. He doesn't really have many resources there. He doesn't really have many tools to escape those kind of situations. This is, of course, the heavy archetype.
Yeah.
Coming into play. Oh my goodness.
Should be fine.
Surely not.
Okay, there we go. Right on the C4, not exploding yet. Again, going up very high up. Nice. Like that forward there. Bit of fade back.
Lovely spacing on that, yeah. Now, once again at the ledge though, which is important. He uses those get-up attacks maybe a little bit too often. Like Kepler is on that, for sure. Shielding it or punishing it with another move. And now all those traps here with the grenades as well, double jumping over it, which was really good. Gets it into the center stage, trying to connect it back here as well, but whiffs, and therefore Kepler, therefore the Punisher. And then
where are we going?
Going to the very bottom there.
Going
with
right
that done, he's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, we are Meteor now, like we're going right into space. Like, sooner or later, Mushroom Kingdom is next.
Depending on what's under FD, that planet, whatever it is, that's suffering right now.
Clean trajectory. But okay, I mean, still great first game just to test the waters, because again, there were so many instances where aeschli was really close to get a clean hit onto that snake. Again, not only that back we just saw, but like just before, even with the spacing, where do you land, how do you chase? And I think what Kepler does amazingly is just put that C4 in the middle of the stage with the intention of not blowing it up whatsoever.
Just keeping that as a roadblock, right?
As a roadblock, yeah. Because aeschli, even if aeschli gets to know, it's like, you won't just run through it. You won't just play the mind game, but it's just there. You have to respect it, and I think like so far Kepler is utilizing it well, and it's like a riddle for aeschli.
It really is, because it's like a 50-50 who's going to blow it up or not, and so you have to really commit to that run through. Like just right there, just running at the snake, and this is what you have to do. If you are in Thrake's threat bubble, you have to keep it up, because if you don't, he gets all the setup time that he has right now.
Nice, also great nairs by Kepler here. Not really angsty of just approaching and getting into every combo here.
But so far, actually, aeschli doing quite well, getting some good damage here onto the... Oh my god, on the grenade as well.
He knows about it.
He almost got the confirm of that, but not quite. And now, of course, the C4 once again placed in the middle of the stage, as you said, almost perfectly there in the circle. That is almost pixel perfect. A little bit off towards the left, gets the grab into the back, though that does not kill, actually. Good DI from Kepler to stay alive. Is now very high. Is he going to contest? Yes, he is. aeschli going way up there with that up air.
Nice, okay. Much better for aeschli now. Just, again, feeling comfortable, testing the waters in FD, but now in Carlos. On one hand, might be more difficult because of killing, but hey, it works.
I like the acrobatics around
Yeah.
the Nikita. Right? That's like, ooh.
Bowser do be fast.
Yeah. Surprisingly fast in the air as well for that big body that he is. But now actually keeping that first stock alive, which is very important. Now get as much damage onto Kepler right now as you can. That down air is going to miss. Actually, it would be if he would have gotten that back air, but unfortunately doesn't quite get the hit right there. So,
but good value.
You know, yeah,
good value.
exactly.
Kepler had to fade back to off stage again. Like it's good for him.
And the percent is still climbing, right? He's still at 80, already at 88. He gets the command grab there as well for maximum damage. 113 now, taking some extra in the magnifying glass right there. And still, of course, aeschli's first stock alive is Kepler's playing this incredibly slow here. But that slow pace kind of costing him right now.
Nice. Okay, raw backer. Why not?
Yeah. Calls him out on the approach.
Again, much better game 2, and now we have the problem of Snake playing from behind. It's like whenever you get a hit, you will most likely trade, and even then, you might not even get a hit because 30% just like nothing here.
Yeah, and of course that will poke at some point, so gets even more damage right there. Nikita's coming in. Actually, Kepler getting hit, trying to get high, but Kepler is right on there, coming in with those Nikitas.
Nice.
But they gets the invincibility just in time.
Ooh.
But the last hit of the Nair will take it there in the end for Kepler, but of course a stock down still. And once again, still having to deal with that Snake play from behind, which he said is not what the Snake wants to do. He wants to, get ahead and stay ahead.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
amazing
lovely.
Conversion here. Okay, sure, cool. I like to see it. Cute.
I was a little bit scared there for Kepler just for a second because he was falling very, very fast, but he got the Cypher out in time.
I think Ashley also has an idea how Kepler wants to land, because so far Kepler landed in a very similar manner whenever he uses Cypher mid-stage. So it's like next time Ashley might even take it slower and just chase him on the ground and maybe get a clean hit here.
Let's see if he can do it. Oh, nice pivot grab.
Beautiful.
Just gets the spacing right correctly. Once again, going
see
high.
how he moves. How he moves. Okay, this time.
Once again, but this time actually going towards the far side of the stage, so mixes it up. But the back throw should do it.
He should be there.
Wow! Okay,
cool.
Our mistake. We were talking about Snake after all.
That's true. But hey, my man was like 150. Yeah,
that's
but now for sure.
Now
for sure. Okay, cool. No, I like that because with this one, Ashley really has the access to all those information, but can actually kind of use that information for his own good, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Carlos was amazing with that. It's like, okay, taking it slower here and there. Mid-stage C4 didn't really work out so far. Okay, recovering, sure, worked out as well. But especially more grabs. Like whenever Snake was in shield, there was always an incentive to go for that grab, be it after a roll or be it on default, and it always worked out.
Yeah, even those regular grabs, you would expect him maybe going for those command grabs, but those can be interrupted, as we saw, by those projectiles flying around everywhere. But a regular grab, you can immediately go into that throw armor to get through the grenades and all that stuff. So smart play here by aeschli to, bring himself into the set 1-1 here. So the remaining best of 3 could be very interesting. Let's see the adaptation.
Yep, and I think going to a smaller stage is a good choice here by Kepler. It might be a trap in a way, but I would say I agree, because you need those combat interactions here. You cannot really play the long game, especially when Ashley starts to figure out the slow part of the game.
Especially need a fallback if you get behind, right? Because we saw that on the stage beforehand, that he just couldn't get in, couldn't really get anything started when he was behind. So, of course, he would still like to be, in the lead here. But if he isn't, he at least doesn't have to clear as much space here to get to aeschli.
I agree. Okay. Now again, similar situation here. A bit easier to play with those platforms, but then again, Ashley just having such a big body here. It's so eager, so dangerous to land even.
Oh, okay, nice contest there from Kepler. Contesting center stage with that dash attack coming in as well.
Nice,
nice C4 perfectly placed.
Wonderful.
What a trap here from Kepler. Kind of anticipating the option there from aeschli, you could almost feel like.
Nice. Okay, so far, it is still okay. Yeah, so many percentages. I mean, you're playing from ahead, but it's like not that far.
And there it is, the interruption on the side B. He got him. That stock was gone, but there was a grenade on the ground that interrupted it.
Clean.
Of course, those grenade confirms.
Yeah, don't be greedy
Snake,
for the stage.
Bread and butter, yeah.
Snake is fine for as much of space he can get, because again, this is not much space he has, but like that's fine, because you can just explode whenever you want, and if you do, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This time surely didn't work, but 64%, honestly, you can be okay with that.
Yeah, and you can see that Kepler is just waiting out all the options from aeschli as he's trying to mix them up and then punishing afterwards, getting that save damage, staying ahead, but actually, okay, a little bit of a confirm with the grenade as well, aeschli getting back into the game, I like it.
My man put himself in the tech chase. Actually, didn't have to try, man.
Right. Now, once again, going very high. This is the Snake recovery extraordinaire. 2B reversals right there. Aeschli not quite catching the landing on Kepler.
Yep.
C4 in the middle of the stage once again, just keeping it as a wall right there, blowing it up because that timer was running out slowly but surely. Those back airs though. So good here from aeschli. Placing those off stage though, that should kill. Yeah, he's right there in the perfect spot. Just waits for the up B, and of course at that point it's a bit nice read though from aeschli to get right back into it.
Yeah, Kepler not allowed to be greedy when it comes to stage taking back, right? If you also take the stage, sure, you have to work for that. Like that, it's not working. You're gonna die.
And he can, right? He's stacked. He can work for stage. So being greedy like that is kind of telling a little bit, I feel like.
Oh, and again, just going in with the downer here. I mean, he's in the lead. He doesn't really have to. As long as he has like one platform to work with, he should be fine. Because then horizontally, it's the only danger.
But that's Kepler though, no? Like, his snake is one of the more aggressive snakes, and he just does something like that, you know?
It depends, but Japan changed.
I He's a changed man.
I noticed there's like a shadow of old Kepler, but like new Kepler is like, I mean, he's a bit more reserved, I would say.
Alright, fair. Japanese leaving an impression here on our guy Kepler. And he's doing well so far, 71%, but he gets grabbed though. Off stage he goes, and this is the moment for aeschli here to potentially claw the game back. And there's the contest on the landing. Once again, just going up high with a double jump into the up air. And aeschli now in the lead in this set as well, 2-1.
And aeschli even agrees. It's like, no, this time I'm not gonna wait. This time I'm gonna push forward. You will not even try to think about using those reversals. Right? Be reversed. I don't care. I'll just go with the up air.
I mean, that up air is huge enough, you know?
It is huge enough, yeah. And also on this stage, again, you have a platform to work with. Back then, that Carlos is like, okay, you're gonna start out higher, but it's like outwards. But small battlefield is like, yeah, you're right in the middle of it. 2 jumps and you're on the ceiling already. So yeah, great by aeschli here. Important match point here for this Bowser player. And I'm glad that this Bowser is working out, because we talked about what if we're going to see both these characters, but now you don't even have to think about it, not even the stress, because you know Bowser's going to work. One mental aspect is gone, so you can focus on the others. But for Kepler, on the other hand, it's like, okay, now what was the problem? You don't really have too much time to think about, because on one hand, it's like, okay, playing reserved is nice, but at the same time, aeschli has plenty of time to think about his next approach, and if you can do that with Bowser, if you get the time for that, it might look a bit iffy.
Yeah, he's taking his time now, as he should, you know, thinking about like what he has to do here, maybe slow the game down even more, just play the complete keep away game, not committing to the, as he said, not being greedy for stage. Maybe that's about it, or I don't know. It's Kepler's time to adapt now. It's Kepler's time to get himself to that game 5 to work for that winner's top 8 spot.
I think that's like the beauty of this game as well, because you're kind of forced to play on a small stage when you are playing like Kepler does, but you're also not allowed to be over-aggressive. You have to wait until aeschli's in a spot where you can explode. And speak of explosions, aeschli's thinking about the same thing, and legit, that snake exploded.
Yeah, not in a normal sense, but in a metaphorical sense right there for sure.
Oh, that blew up. I see pieces everywhere. Like
that was brutal, man. That hard read on those B rivers. Just like, okay, I saw one, you're going to commit to the second, and I'm going to be there with a fully charged up smash. So beautifully done there by aeschli, and now just getting the lead here with the fire breath as well. As you said, very good tool here, not only blowing the grenades up, but also the damage itself from that. Look at that catch in the middle of the air with that command grab. So incredibly clean. Okay, now you're getting a little bit. Now he's feeling himself a little bit too much, maybe. You know?
But honestly, I can blame him, man. That flow state, it do be feeling nice.
Yeah. Maybe that C4 is going to bring him down a little bit more, cooling him off a little bit here. Kepler really needs to bring this pace down, because right now that fast pace is not working out for him.
Yep, and again, you can imagine kind of a line in the middle of it, because like, you know, this is the line you're not allowed to cross. Anything that happens, you can throw a grenade however you want, but aeschli got those on lock. Like, he's fine with it.
Yeah, even got some confirms of his own from those when he got to them. Oh my god, the double grenade! Oh, that almost killed Kepler, my god. Almost getting blown up by his own tools, and there it is once again, that middle air catch.
And see, this is the evil part, because I was thinking about the line, right? But aeschli himself, he's allowed to cross that line. He's cheating. It's like, no, I can come over there. I can just kill you whenever I want.
He has to come over there, you know?
Yep. It's like one whole stock ahead. It's like, again, those nades, bro, he's even punching the nades. He doesn't care at all.
Because he punches not only the nades, but the snake as well. Right back into the nade range, of course, to maybe get some of that. Oh my goodness, got the Cypher. But if he got Kepler, that could have been even worse. The tech coming through from Kepler, very nice, staying alive here in this set, but this is not looking good. My goodness, the down air coming through as well. C4 on the stage, you can't even use it defensively, but he finds his way around. Another down air, though, to keep that advantage alive here from aeschli. Kepler working himself back into center stage. He gets
Finally a punish for that. Okay, sure, why not? Big one, but not big enough. It's like, yeah, 71%, but you gotta work more from that. You gotta claw your way up back.
Oh my goodness.
You need that comeback right now, Kepler.
Oh my gosh, but aeschli is committing maybe a little bit too hard off stage here. Now Kepler, he has a good position here on that ledge. Could potentially still get that stock, but he gets
should
clipped
be gone
by the Bowser
Surely
and
is, yeah.
gets flattened. And that is the set here for aeschli. Very well done indeed.
Dominant.
3-1. Yeah, I mean, the first game we were like, oh, this is looking kind of rough, you know, for aeschli. But after that, it's been all aeschli.
Yeah, it's like info gathering, but that's like the hard part, right? Especially after a loss in game 1. Again, I agree. I would not expect aeschli to claw back that fast. It might be, you know, go to the length, maybe game 5.
Claw back.
Exactly, that's what he did. Because then I was seeing forwards, I was seeing up smash, I was seeing everything. But after that Carlos game, it's like, oh yeah, aeschli knew something, and it seemed that the practical part of it actually worked. Like theory and practice, boom, all in the middle. While Kepler still needed time to figure it out. In that time, aeschli was just over-aggressive, going into it, and then at the last game, draw the line here, make the rules, and Kepler, exactly that, had to play according to aeschli's given tempo. And with Snake, you don't want to do that.
At the very end, I thought Kepler had a little bit of a thing going there